You've got to be clever. You've got to be clever to be a policeman. I was reading in the paper the other day, it said to be a copper, you've got an IQ of 160. And that is why they walk round in twos. And copper pulled me up the day, dog, gets his dog out, dog, sniffing all around my car, then the copper comes up to me and says to me, my dog tells me you've been taking drugs. I said, I've been taking drugs, you're the one with the talking dog. Joe, it's just a pub, and the pub is opposite the hospital. And an old fella comes in, very old man, and he's wheeling a drip. And he goes up to the bar and he goes, come here, you! Come here, you! This is the barman, come here! You just gonna have? Can I have a triple whiskey, please? And the barman gives him a triple whiskey and he necks it. He went, oh! He said, it was nice, that. And bloody lovely. I'll have another triple whiskey, please. And the barman gives him another triple whiskey and he necks it. He went, oh! He said, I shouldn't have had them. Not with what I've got. The barman said, why, what have you got? He said, 50p. It was handy though, handy being married to a doctor over the COVID period, because obviously I mess about doing this, I do blooming drama workshops. There was no work, there was nothing doing for 18 months. And my wife said, obviously I'll go out and earn money. She said, but you can't just sit around doing nothing. She said, you've got to do something useful. She said, do some DIY. Now she knows I'm rubbish at DIY. She said, learn. She said, start with something simple and then progress. She said, make a bird table. So that's what I did. I made a bird table, and my wife, she came fifth. It takes a minute to get round the room sometimes. Lennon Airport. I flew from John Lennon International Airport to New York, and I was flying on my own. It was fantastic, right? Because just as I was boarding the plane, the woman who'd helped me with the self-service baggage thing, because I needed some help with it, she came over, she went, could I have a word with you, please? And I panicked, I went, getting the blooming plane. I said, yeah, what's the matter? She went, just come over here. She went, listen. She said, we had a bit of a laugh when I was helping you with the self-service machine. She said, you were very nice to me. She said, so we've got one seat left, you're flying on your own, we're going to upgrade you for free to business class. I thought, fantastic. And they sat me next to this American evangelical preacher. Yeah, I'll tell you what, right, before we even took off, the air hostess came round with a tray of drinks. She leant over to me, she went, glass of champagne, sir. I thought, this is the life. I said, don't mind if I do. Then she leans over to this preacher. She went, glass of champagne, sir. You should have seen the look he gave her. He said, I would rather fornicate with a whore of Babylon than touch alcohol. I put my drink back. I said, I didn't know there was a choice. I'll have what he's having.